Can't find no work, can't find no job, my friend. Money is tighter than it's ever been. Say, man, I just don't understand what's going on across this land. Ah, what's happening, brother? Yeah, what's happening? What's happening, my man?
Welcome to the Advocator Show. I'm your host, Nicola of Consult Medley Publishing and Rude Boys Artworks. The Advocator Show is designed to bring awareness to the community about the issues that affect the society as a whole, as well as highlight local businesses and talent coming in and out of Western New York area. Today's topic is Virtuoso Tamika Sweet. Tamika, how long have you been playing the violin?
Well, I've been playing violin since I was 10 years old, so it's been 20 years, 21 years.
Okay. And what started you playing the violin? Was it your parents? Did you have a passion for it yourself?
Well, not at first. My father introduced the violin to me through school. I picked that instrument and I've been sticking with it ever since. Several strenuous days of practice.
So you had the opportunity to pick other instruments, but you chose the violin.
Oh yeah, violin is my favorite instrument. I play 4 others.
Oh, what other instruments do you play?
The violin, the viola, the cello, the upright bass, and I can play the guitar a little bit too.
Very impressive. So I've had an opportunity to see you play before. Do you actually choose the selection that you're going to play with, or do you just play from your heart?
Yeah, I'm more so play from my heart, like however I feel that day or the type of event, or depending on what someone else is feeling, I may play according to what they need.
Okay. What's some things that you've done here in Western New York?
Oh, well, I've played at the Trowel, I've played at Shays for the Smith Theater, and I've also done a couple comedy shows in between the 77ers and the Trowel. I've also done the Gay Pride Festival down at Canal Side, just jamming with, friends and family. And I also have done the Nutcracker, West Side Story, and the most recent play I would have to say was Little Shop of Horrors. That was the most fun.
Wow. So did you do that in a stage setting? Or
yeah, it was all stage setting. Yeah, they were plays, and it was, the whole orchestra was in the pit.
Okay.
So I was one of the pit orchestra people.
You got to play with other people.
It was nice.
I've seen you work in conjunction with dancers and singers.
Oh,
so
yes.
you kind of couple with other artists and do this, and so you have a passion for art.
Oh yes, I collab with any artist, anyone that has a passion for music and the arts. I'm pretty much open to try and collab that into classical music, country music, whichever way, it can be expressed where everyone can feel it.
And most recently, there was an event that you attended that you performed, I believe, downtown at the art gallery, the 517 Art Gallery.
Yes. I just played Artist Night on the 20th.
Did you host that?
I co-hosted with Ladina Clyburn, and then that Saturday prior to that, I played for Jabani, who was actually hosting for the Poets Night.
Okay.
So I played for them too.
Oh, at the same location?
At the same location, yes.
Okay. And so then if someone wants to see you somewhere or catch one of your acts, where can they find information about you?
Well, that information, I'm most accessible on Facebook.
Okay.
And that would be under Mika Sweets. And that's how you would find me. So.
And then just a little information for the audience is I really want you to relax and just talk to me because I'm your older sister. And I think that would be kind of a cool thing to add. I've known you all of your life.
Yes.
And you've grown up to be a very beautiful young woman. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Love you so much.
No, I love you too. Another thing that I want to ask you though, have you done anything on television before or radio? And is it something that you want to do?
Well, I've done a couple radio gigs, like with the AM 1400 and the 1560, like the talk radio.
Right.
So I've done a couple radio things, and I've actually done like a couple, well, that was more acting, like me just, posing to play the violin. But
Right.
I've done like some independent film work.
Oh, okay.
But that was, college, high school, like that was more transition. I'm more so, I want to play in performance now. Like I'm pretty comfortable with being an entertainer and like just having, a more performance type atmosphere where it's a solo artist.
So we can look forward to seeing some concerts from you, perhaps?
Absolutely. I'll be playing at your store.
On July the 9th.
On
Yes.
July 9th.
July 9th.
That is a show everyone should come to.
So that's going to be at 527 West Utica, July the 9th. You'll be playing in conjunction with the 10-year-old violinist as well. But since we're talking about children and violins, you also teach.
Yes. I also love teaching children, I also teach adults. But my main focus is making sure other children have that opportunity that I had to be able to be cultured into playing different instruments and not being afraid of something that's, maybe not assimilated into your culture, but it can be. And it's nothing saying that you can't own it.
Right. I'm just curious, as an adult, if you can learn violin pretty easily. Does it take adults a little longer?
I believe it takes everyone the same amount of time. Violin is extremely hard no matter what age you start or finish. It's better if you do start as a young person to give you the time to gradually get it.
Right.
You won't be as hard on yourself, because as adults we're our own worst critics. So,
right, that's true. I'm really fascinated by how is a posture that you take on when you begin to play. Is it something that you're taught to have a certain posture?
Yes.
And how important is that?
Oh goodness, posture is all a part of my technique. If I don't completely move my body into that posture, then I probably wouldn't play well. So that posture,
it affects the way you play.
It affects the way I play.
Okay.
And it's been something that was bred into me since I was 10. So anytime I know I'm about to play, I change my posture so that it fits my violin. That way the violin doesn't have to fit me.
Okay. Well, folks, stay tuned, and we're going to be right back right after this short break.
Now, Krista, make sure you stay with her the whole time. She's new to the country. This is her first day. This is a brand new country. It's a whole different culture.
Gonna be okay.
Now, make sure you stay with her the whole time. I'll be here right after school to pick you up.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ignore my mom. She's so annoying. She's totally freaking out about this whole thing. She freaks out about everything. She always does that. Ugh. Ignore my mom. So, you ready for your first day in the Wicked Castle of Doom? I mean, like, seriously, it's so boring. I don't know how they could put us through this, like, every single day. How many schools do you have in your village? None.
Yo, this is a story about human rights. For those that don't know, you need to. Yo, a starving artist, but his lyrics so worldwide. His friend and manager was a snake in disguise, and he was bitten. His song sold without his permission. Saw his record on the shelf, the snake had stolen his vision. But knowing his rights, he could protect himself. Fair treatment by fair courts, he got the law to help. The other dude just sunk weak, looked like a punk. Could hardly open his mouth to speak, popping that junk. You better get up, stand up if you've been done wrong. You better stand up for your rights like that Marley song. Get yourself represented, lawfully defended. Know your human rights, don't ever surrender. No, don't ever surrender. Yeah. Let's go.
Hey, and welcome back to The Advocator. Again, I'm your host, Nicola Ballard from Consult Medley and Rude Boys Artworks. I'm sitting here today with Tamika Sweet, violinist, and we were just talking a little bit about how you got started being a violinist and how you teach. We were talking about your teaching. So if someone wants you to come teach their organization, or if they have like a business, will you come?
Absolutely. And I definitely want to make sure that people understand that everything takes time. Like if you would like something and something in particular you want played or a certain type of music you're into, like please let me know in advance, at least a month.
Okay.
So that I have enough time to prepare for that, extravaganza.
Right. Well, in conjunction with that, you also play with hip hop artists. So if people are in the studios,
Oh yes, I do sessions. And
recently, have you done some sessions with someone?
yes, I recently actually had a session. I don't know what I was saying. Where was it? Oh darn, I don't know exactly where it was. Oh, I'm sorry, Chucky Campbell. I actually did some work with him for the Infringement Festival.
Right.
And we did some recordings. We have a couple YouTube videos that we did together. He's an amazing artist. He's a rapper.
Oh,
So, I'm trying to, push as many friends and family into, the music as possible.
Right. Do you have a manager, someone who manages your career, or are you managing it yourself?
I'm pretty much managing it myself.
So how long is a set?
A set can be anywhere from 30 seconds to 30 minutes, and that's just one set. I'll also, do sometimes an hour session, and then just take like a 15 intermission and then go back in for an hour.
Okay.
So, play for quite some time.
So just to be clear, I have an event. I want to hire you. So I call you up, or I find you on Facebook at Tamika Sweet, SWEET, correct?
Yes. Oh, it's actually Mika, Mika
Mika
Sweets, SWEETS.
Okay. So one more time.
Mika
Yes.
SWEETS.
Okay. So we're gonna find you at Mika Sweets on Facebook, and then we're gonna ask you if you're available at a certain date, and then you'll give us time and also a deposit. We need to give you a deposit.
Absolutely.
And then tell you. So you basically what I'm understanding is that you will do plays. You will do more elaborate things, more than just showing up and playing a violin, but you'll actually do
like
actual
script.
script.
A real script, a real performance. Like I may do like a monologue before I even start playing. Like I speak and then no one even knows I play violin. They could think that I'm there as a different artist. And then I change costumes and then it's me. So
Okay. Is this something that you learned at the Performing Arts? Because you attended
yes,
Performing Arts.
Yes, Performing Arts, best school ever for me. I enjoyed it, everything about it. It literally laid the foundation for my performance today. And Robert and Patricia Prokes, who taught me violin, they, played with the Philharmonic, so they were amazing teachers. And as of today, I still, look back on the teachings that I had from them to help me play better now.
Okay. So how long do you think that you played before you actually became really good at it? I know you said you started at 10, so were you playing really well at 11? Did it take a year or?
Oh goodness no, I was playing really well, I would have to say, by the age of 12, because I was accepted at Performing Arts for 7th grade, so I was turning 13.
Accepted, so you had to audition?
Yes, I had to audition to get in and, take the written exam. So I got, passing on the written exam, and then for the actual audition, flying colors, got right in, it was amazing. And then from there, it was just me playing, and then it was even better because it was, a group of people that played violin and viola and cellos. It was just, the atmosphere was all orchestra. Which I really miss. I do miss the orchestra atmosphere.
Have you thought about joining the Buffalo Orchestra?
I've thought about it, but the seats, for the orchestra is, first come, first serve, and then it's literally, you have to wait years and years to even audition. Okay. So that's always going to be an aspiration, but in between that, I would even open my doors to having my own orchestra. I want to do movie scores. I want to do like literally Disney scores. Like I write my own music. I can do anything that involves, getting an idea or seeing a picture. I can write a score for that.
Okay. So we need to be looking for persons who have movies who are interested in
absolutely
in independent artists.
IFC, independent films, all of that.
Just tell me this too, because you're a minority and doing something that I won't say that most minorities don't do, but it is something that's a little less common, I would say. Have you had some challenges in that area?
Not really.
Oh, good.
Not really, because once someone notices talent, that takes the color barrier right off of it.
I totally agree. I totally agree. I had a conversation with a lady this week about that. I didn't feel oppressed
Yeah.
because of who I am. I'm just able to do what I do, and you too. You also
Right.
able to do well.
Well, it's extremely respected that, you know, you do what you do, and I'm able to do what I do. We come from good genes.
We did.
Came from really good
Came
genes.
from very good genes, and our mother also was very musical. She
Yes, she
sang
was.
and she wrote,
And she played the guitar a little bit.
and she did play the guitar and
Yes.
also the piano, I believe.
Yep.
So, and my father did too. So, interesting that we got that in our system. I think they say it skips a generation, so you won't be expecting me to play violin anytime soon. Although I've seen our brother try to play in
Yes.
New York City. So you recently did go to New York City. Did you get a chance to play violin there?
I actually got a chance to play and recorded a little bit with my brother, so that was fun.
Oh, wow.
In his studio. So we did a little, you know, back and forth jam session, and we went to a couple of really nice jazz clubs, but they were just so packed. So to just, you know, go out and start playing, like, I really was like, oh, you know, well, you know, let those people get off the stage first, because it was quite a few people that were already there, you know, to perform. So I didn't want to just go up there and, you know, take over.
Okay. Well, folks, we're going to be right back right after this short message.
The road I see is fair and free, where people can travel wherever they please, and children can eat and have shoes on their feet, and not be afraid when they walk on the street. It's not like there has to be rainbows and bunnies, or streets full of people all dancing like dummies, but freedom to live, to learn, and to play, to just be yourself and think your own way. The road I see may sound crazy to you, but hopefully, someday, you'll see it too.
Hi, and welcome back to The Advocator. I am your host today, Nicola Ballard from Consult Medley and Rude Boys Artworks. I'm sitting here with my baby sister, Tamika Sweet, who is a violinist. And just here shortly, we're about to hear you play, and I'm super excited to see you play in person. Myself, do you have any idea what you're going to play?
I am actually going to play a little bit of fiddle music,
I
and
like fiddle music.
I'm going to do a little bit of Mozart concerto in G minor, and I'm also going to play one of my own selections in D major.
Okay. In D major.
That I wrote.
That you wrote.
Yes, I did.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Up next, a selection by Tamika Sweet.
Good morning. I'm here to read you your rights.
My what?
We're all free and equal. Don't discriminate. You have the right to life.
You have the right to life and to live in freedom and safety.
You have a right to education. You have a right to your own things.
You have the right to social security. You have the right to play.
You have the right to democracy. You have the right to asylum.
You have the right to take responsibility. And no one
And nobody can take these rights and freedoms away from you.
Why are you doing this?
You have a right to know.
I believe in nature.
I believe in the spirit.
I believe in trust.
Beauty.
I believe in my mom.
Strawberry ice cream.
Fortune cookies.
Chocolate. I believe in the tooth fairy.
Being honest with yourself.
I believe in Santa Claus.
Aliens, of course.
I believe what I want to believe.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I believe in peace.
We're all born free and equal.
Don't discriminate.
These are your human rights. There are 30 of them. They belong to you. You don't have to buy them, or apply for them, or ask permission to have them. They're just yours. No matter who you are, where you're from, how old you are, or anything else. It's just that simple. Now, some people may try to ignore your rights, or violate them, or pretend they don't exist. But they can't change the fact that they're yours. Human right number 30. No one can take away your human rights. What are human rights? Find out at youthforhumanrights.org.
Wow, that was absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of you. You're just amazing. You just have a real, true, natural gift.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Advocator Show. And you've been here with Nicola Ballard of Consult Medley Publishing and Rude Boys Artworks, and Tamika Sweet, violinist.